see if our opponent gets that turn 2 Heartless Summoning again. Our opponent chooses to play second. No blue sources in this hand. Walking Corpse and Inquisitor's Flail. And we're on the play. How many blue sources am I running? I'm running 8 blue sources, 7 black. That's enough blue sources where I should be able to make that work. I don't think I can mull this. I have 2 cards that I can play. All I need is a blue source really to make this hand engine get going. So I feel pretty comfortable keeping this hand. It's not like a terrible hand. It's just a hand that has the potential to be terrible if my draws are just like, complete garbage for the next few turns. Whereas some hands, you can just look at them and you're like, wow, I don't even need to draw for 3 turns, and this hand would still dominate. Alright, well, we got like the absolute, at that point, the best top deck we could have asked for, so this hand looks much better now. I'm going to follow up this Walking Corpse with the Forbidden Alchemy, so it can very easily move us into that Makeshift Mauler. Turn 2 Heartless Summoning? Again! Okay. Plane's pretty good there. Glad we got that. Especially since I don't need to... I think I would have pulled a mana off of that Forbidden Alchemy. I mean, I guess it depends on what was in there, but it was a good chance because I really wanted to make sure that I play that Makeshift Mauler on turn 4, but since we top deck the planes here, I can grab pretty much whatever I want from this Forbidden Alchemy and be happy. So Night Revelers or something for 3, or Stromkirk Patrol again. Stromkirk Patrol would be much better since we can just block it with Walking Corpse all day. Pitchburn Devils, not a huge deal. I would actually say that I'd be willing to trade the Corpse for the Devils and take the 3 to the face. Just because I don't want them, I don't want it to kill like a Moon Heron later. Wait, did I forget to use my Forbidden Alchemy? I think I did. That sucks. Screw up! That's okay. So we'll tack in. CV blocks. If not, we do Armored Scab. I'm perfectly content with this trade. This is like an amazing trade. Because Pitchburn Devils is far and away better than Walking Corpse. So just doing 3 to the face is like something that I'm not concerned about. And actually, I think I'm going to do the Moon Heron now instead of the Armored Scab, just because I don't have a Pitchburn Devils to worry about anymore. And I could do a Flail next turn, get a 3-turn clock going. So on my turn, I have a 3-turn clock. Yeah. I actually think, I mean, I suppose I shouldn't be in a crazy hurry. I would like to put him on a 3-turn clock right now, but I think dropping the Armored Scab, just keeping that at bay, getting in for 3, is the safer play. So let's be a little bit safer and also at the same time fill up our graveyard for that Makeshift Mauler. Definitely a mistake on my part. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I was thinking about... My mind was elsewhere. I definitely should have forbidden at the end of his turn 3. So, kind of a mistake. We'll play the Flail here too. This way, if I top deck a land, I can do Mauler plus equip Flail, get in for 6. Excuse me. Cultist, okay. And Patrol, okay. Our Armored Scab effectively just completely negates these patrols right now, so that's pretty awesome. Cultist is probably going to kill the Makeshift Mauler, but... Or I mean the Moon Heron, but that's okay. So we'll drop our Mauler, dumping the, I guess, the Walking corpse looks... That way our Ghoul Raiser is more likely to hit one of our good zombies. And now we just equip and go to town on this guy. So now we're pretty much just putting him in a position where he has to sacrifice his cultist to kill my Moon Heron, which I'm gonna like. I mean, not really. I guess he could play another creature here and kill it, but we'll see if he does so. Rage Thrower, I can deal with that. We're at enough life where I think I can cope with that. It's definitely something I want to take care of. But if I can't, I can't. I am going to lose 4 life here, though, from the Skursdag cultist killing the killing the Moon Heron. Yeah. All right. Let him kill it. I mean, might as well forbidden now, actually. Just because, I mean, I actually can't think of a single thing that would actually save my Moon Heron, but regardless. That kind of sucks. 3 lands that really don't do me any good, and then a Ghoul Raiser, which doesn't get anything. But I can't play the Ghoul Raiser, so I guess get a 2/2 out there. Another blocker for the patrol. I can live with that. He actually, okay. Yep. So we got a 13. Oh! Oh, come on. How did I click past it? Alright, well, this is a good game to show you what, like, throwing games away is like, if you're interested in what that looks like. So, if you are, this is a good example. I'd be in much better position right here if I could have easily... Ugh. That's kind of frustrating. Okay. Well, Sever the Bloodline is looking very good right here, buying us some more time. I think I just want to ditch... I gotta get rid of this Rage Thrower now, so I'm just gonna do so. I don't want to deal with him later. Nope. Tap that mana different. So we can play this Deranged Assistant. Gonna ditch the other patrol. Okay. I mean, that's not a huge deal, because that doesn't actually do 2 damage to us, but maybe he has some way, he has an Unburial Rites too or something. It's possible. What do I want to do? If I do the Assistant, he can get in with the Scourge, which I really don't want him to do. So, I can also equip the Flail on the Scab, keep his attacks at bay. No, I don't really think that's... I mean, I guess that way it can kill the patrol. Alright. I mean, I'd rather trade with the patrol. I'd be willing to trade with the patrol, I'm pretty sure. So, I guess. Just keep him at bay. We have a lot more stuff going on in our graveyard right now. And Inquisitor's Flail is only combat damage, right? Okay, that's good. Otherwise, that kind of would have sucked with Cultist. If I get a land, I can at least sever away the Scourge and then start bashing in with my Makeshift Mauler. Alright, a 6-drop. 7-drop. not a 7-drop. Well, I'm gonna need a land here, or a moon heron. He didn't attack with the marauders. I'm confused. Okay, land, well, marauders are gonna be a big deal, so let's just deal with that now. He's gonna be able to sack it and deal 2 to me, but I'm just gonna deal with that. This thing would just pick me apart in a couple turns, so in conjunction with the cultist. I mean, at this point, I pretty much just need him to stop drawing action, which I wouldn't think would be so hard since I've got so much good stuff going for me. I still got the alchemy in the yard, too. Oh, well, that really sucks. So now we're gonna die real shortly here. I'm actually to blame for losing this game if you didn't already know, because I've screwed up twice. Okay, so do we just die here? Can I get a flyer? No, we don't die. Amazing. We're pretty close to dying though. Alright, so I'm going to be silent departuring the Scourge. You'd rather sack it? I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay. I'm not quite sure I understand that. Silent departure, the patrol. Bash in for 5 or 6. Either way, this is going to be a very close game. I think I should have had him, though. I mean, I already should have had the Ghoul Raiser out, so I guess it would have made his Scourge bigger, but what can you do? Plenty of good top decks I could get. Even a land would work, because then I could Forbidden for my other Silent Departure, potentially. I mean, I guess that one's a little bit more of a stretch, but possible. He's got another enormous play here. This turn 2 Heartless summoning games 1 and 2 has been pretty remarkable for him. Okay. Didn't sack his guy in response, which is very confusing to me right now. Why he wouldn't have done that. Putting us at 1. I'm much more content with that play that he just did. Because I believe he could have just won if he had played the card I bounced, left it as a chump blocker for my guy, and then, yeah, I'm pretty sure he could have won that game. Or won, I mean, it's not over yet. He could just have like a bump in the night, and then it's, hey, game over. But, so we're hoping that we get back our Mauler once again. Yes, okay, that worked perfect this time. So now we play our Mauler, and we'll ditch a Scab. And pass turn, hopefully killing our opponent the following turn. When he drops a... Well, we know one is the Stromkirk Patrol, so, yep. So we got this. Pretty sure he could have won this game had he played differently, but that means he made a mistake, and we did too, so I'm glad our mistake didn't cost us the game. Very easily could have. We equip here and bash in for the win. Alright, close match, or close game I should say, but only due to, I'm going to stand by that, I think that was only close due to me missing my turn 3 Forbidden Alchemy, so hopefully I'll play a little bit tighter for the rest of these draft rounds. Okay, I'll see you round 2.